And as you've probably read, more than 7,000 tests have been done on these winter athletes, on over 4,000 of them from 62 countries so far, at least up until mid-November. And that is about 50% more than were performed in a similar period in 2016.
You do need to catch them previous or on-site with what you are doing with them.
The Russian athletes have been tested more than any other country by a considerable margin. And so the requirements for Russian athletes are being particularly emphasized by the pre-games testing task force because of the situation and the work of the commissions, so that the requirements are in detail, as they are for every other group of athletes, for the individual top 20, but also for the team sports, and also for those Russian athletes on the so-called long list who may make it to the games, may qualify for the games in the end, but aren't actually in the top 20 or so that are due for a medal. And so requirements have been issued to the international federations, to RUSADA, for the level of testing of those athletes, and that requirement has not been issued to the other countries' athletes.
Question en français, c'est okay. Have you emphasized the testing on Russian athletes among the 7,000 tests you made in the last month?
And of course, it is very important for credibility, but it's also really important for deterrence as well. And I think the system for Pyeongchang is more robust than ever, thanks to this pre-games testing task force. So the athletes who go there can be more confident than ever. Of course, all the testing in the world is never 100% guarantee that anyone is not taking a prohibited substance or method, but it does really help. And we know from evidence that's been published that once you get to around half a dozen tests, if they're unpredictable, then that probably has an excellent deterrent effect and near maximum deterrent effect. But even one or two can have a very strong deterrent effect.
With respect to another story about the Jamaican athletes in spring 2017.